Whoa, 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 whoa. Welcome to the channel. Let that vibe, let that vibe. All right. Y'all ain't here to watch. Y'all ain't here to watch me vibe out like that. So I ain't gonna let me put a little bit on. Let me put a little bit on this. Let me put a little bit on this. Put a little bit on this. What's up? What's up? Well. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Yohana Ali, and this is another installment, another video for y'all. This is like my predictions for these next 7 years. This is Rick James going into Gemini. Has been in Taurus for the last 7 years. Y'all Taurus, y'all had y'all fun. Y'all should have had y'all changes and learning experiences. Y'all needed it. So, but we ain't here to talk about y'all Tauruses. We here to speak on Gemini. You dig what I'm saying? And the things that's going on with the Gemini. You dig what I'm saying? It's all about Rick James going into Gemini, which is cool because like it was a square. It was a square with it being in Taurus. This is gonna bring like a gift. You dig what I'm saying? This is something dope. It's gonna be new and needed, and I think it's gonna be refreshing. You think what I'm saying? Definitely a refreshing energy coming in. Something definitely needed. Humanity definitely, as overall humanity is gonna love this. This is gonna be good and bad with it, cause you know it's in Gemini, so you're gonna have a good balance of it. But again, welcome to the show. Hit that like button. Hit that don't like button. Hit that subscribe button. Don't hit that subscribe button. Turn it if you ain't gonna hit that subscribe button. Like, damn, man, like, you waste your time. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually here to help people. I ain't here to blow up or nothing. I'm actually here just to genuinely help. So, with that out the way, we're gonna go ahead and get to my predictions for the next 7 years with Rick James going into Gemini. What is Rick James? Gemini is the planet Uranus, and the planet Uranus co-rules Aquarius, which is, you know, if you know anything about Aquarius, you know what I mean? Very intellectual, very smart people, you dig what I'm saying? So bringing new things, and Uranus is like a bolt of lightning when it comes in, you dig what I'm saying? Which is good, cause lightning is like a striker. It's here to change up new things. Like, ain't got time to sit here and bullshit with you. Fuck your couch, nigga. Fuck your couch. So, the first thing I feel like I see that it's gonna bring is technology when it comes to gaming, virtual reality. It's gonna be hard to tell the difference between the video game and reality. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of that. A lot of people from Generation X, which is my generation, and the generation after mine, Gen Z, not Gen Z, yeah, Gen Z. Some, you know, a lot of people from that's older that plays video games ain't gonna be ready for that. If you are 35 plus, it's not gonna be for you. You're not gonna be able to handle that shift. You're not gonna be able to handle that shift. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that new technology, when it comes to the video game, it's gonna be real dope. It's gonna be like they're actually inside the game. It's gonna be real dope. It's gonna be a new gaming system. PlayStation, Xbox is gonna be obsolete. Whatever new gaming system they're about to come out with, it's gonna seem like some alien shit. You dig what I'm saying? And that's one of the things. Another thing that I see that's coming is your mind being able to attach to your phone a lot more. Like, if y'all been paying attention these last couple of years, like whatever you've been thinking about, like it'll pop up on your phone. You dig what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a lot more intense. Your thoughts are gonna be more in tune with the algorithm of whatever you're thinking about. Like it's gonna be down to like you can be able to order with your mind. You ain't gonna have to put in your address tonight. It's gonna be that crazy, and people think about it's not even a far-fetched flex. You dig what I'm saying? That's one of the things that's gonna be taking place, like you being able to attach to technology as far as like a stroller. You'll be able to stroll through whatever you think about, whether it be clothing, parts for your vehicle, things like that, whatever. You'll be able to think about it and order it. It'll be things like that. Another thing that I feel like I see coming is body parts, like different body parts, hands and shit. Like, remember I was just saying about being able to control your mind, your thoughts. So people gonna have different prosthetic parts. Like people who never had arms or legs or things like that, right there, are gonna be able to get those, and you probably won't be able to tell the difference whether they had a fake arm or fake leg or whatever. But it's gonna be like a robotic arm or robotic arms and prosthetic limbs that are filled with technology and information. You dig what I'm saying? That's connected to the nervous system. You dig what I'm saying? That they're gonna be able to control, great things, good things, especially for someone who's never been able to walk or pick things up or do things for themselves. You dig what I'm saying? So that's gonna take away a handicap. See, that's one of the good things about Rick James going into Gemini. That's one of the great things about going in there. You dig what I'm saying? Also, going to see a lot of young entrepreneurs, a lot of very young entrepreneurs, like under the age of 15. They're going to be millionaires and billionaires coming up with these great ideas that's going to help humanity. They're going to come up with these unbelievable things. We're going to have these young bosses, you dig what I'm saying, that's not going to go with the flow. They're gonna change the way we look at kids and look at youth in general. Not downplaying anything that a person that's younger. Hang on, pardon. You put this a pause on the call so y'all can hear me all the way. So again, there's gonna be a lot of kid bosses. Dig what I'm saying? Also, it's gonna be like super talented kids, like super talented kids when it comes to music. They're gonna bring like a new form of music. It's gonna be a new form of music. A new genre of music that I think that they're gonna bring. Or it's gonna be a bunch of talented kids, like say Prince on steroids or hybrid Chris Brown. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be like that. They're gonna be able to do everything when it comes to music, whether that be singing, rapping, dancing, country. They'll be able to cover the whole board and do it with finesse and it'll flow real good for them. You dig what I'm saying? But Rick James going into Gemini for kids. You dig what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot of like billionaires, billionaire kids, and kids you're not gonna be able to tell. You're not gonna be able to tell them what to do. It's like a lot of them are born bosses. You dig what I'm saying? That's another thing, because a lot of kids born from the year about 2009 to about 2024. Those are your young bosses. Those are your young bosses that are here to change a lot of things when it comes to how we view youth and how we view them as far as like keeping them in a place of like their voice doesn't count. They're gonna make their voice count. Their voice is gonna count a lot more. Like the youth are gonna have a voice, and it's gonna be included because like really like the youth is the future. Like people downplay the kids, but I think that time is gonna stop. I really think that time is about to stop real soon. Another thing is cars. Cars is about to change. Like we're gonna have new advancements in cars and the way we travel in vehicles. It's gonna be a lot of advancements, technological wise, when it comes to cars, and another thing you're gonna have to have, but like when traveling, I think going state to state, they're gonna start having like might have to have certain permits to go in certain states, or like they're gonna start having different regulations and making different licenses that you might have to have in order to operate certain vehicles. Um, by the end of it, party. Hold up. We live. Smoky Station. This is Johanna. How can I help you?
Yes, sir. Do y'all sell I think it's the heat bar of
Yeah, yeah.
they got one, they're like 15 or 20 bucks. Y'all sell that?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We do.
Okay, can y'all let me know? I'll be there just a few minutes. Thank you, sir.
All right, no problem, partner. Another thing about Rick James going into Gemini is I was just speaking about the vehicles and having certain licenses. You're gonna have to have people gonna have that. You're gonna have to have those things because you have to have checkpoints. They're gonna start coming up with checkpoints where they do like facial recognition on people before you enter into a lot of different states and venues and places of business. They're gonna have that right there to kind of like identify certain people with different things. Comes to technology. Other thing we have is I think they're gonna start. I'm pretty sure. I think I see. Let me see. I think they're gonna start growing a lot more trees in areas that need them a lot more. Like it's gonna be a lot more growth of vegetation. We overall gonna need a lot more trees just because of the air. The air is gonna be a big thing in these next 7 years. Like the quality of air and how we breathe. You know what I'm saying? And our environment. Like we're gonna put everybody's gonna put more time and thought into their local environments, not just those far off or something that they don't know about. It's gonna be the shit that they know about, like right there in front of their faces. Even if it's their neighbors, you know what I'm saying? That people gonna start being more neighborly. People might start being more neighborly, or the opposite end. Say like if you cool with your neighbor, you might fall out with your neighbor. You do what I'm saying? That's the other thing. Or like you might start dealing with your neighbor a lot more. You dig what I'm saying? Another thing, what else I say? Yeah, a lot of people are going to start getting into martial arts or karate or mixed martial arts or things like that. That's going to be more prevalent, more in the forefront, or fighting UFC type fighting. That's going to be more popular than it was before, or more put into the forefront, and a lot more of regular, ordinary, everyday people are going to start practicing martial arts or forms of martial arts or fighting, whether that be boxing, just to stay more active. It's going to be just to stay more active because, like, with Rick James coming in the gym, it's going to make people be a little bit more active in certain places that they wasn't before. What else? Oh yeah, they're gonna have like new knives. It's gonna be like new knives. No cap. It's gonna be like new knives. Oh, hold up. Let me rewind. Before, cause it's gonna be like when traveling wise, it's gonna be like teleportation. They're working. It's gonna be before the end of these next 7 years is up. They're gonna figure out like how they did on how to do on Star Trek, Beam Me Up, Scotty, that kind of shit. They're gonna figure out how to teleport shit. You dig what I'm saying? No cap. That teleportation and shit is real. They're gonna figure out how to move one object from there to there until where they figure out how to move humans from here to there without, you know what I'm saying, getting in the car or taking a plane and shit like that. It's gonna be ill. That shit is gonna be ill, but it's gonna mess up some cells and some DNA and shit in early off in the beginning. So, you know, the first couple of people or you know, assholes that they get to try it out on, it's gonna be some issues with that, you know, later on down the line with it fucking up the DNA or whatever by doing the teleportation shit. And the second part is like knives. You dig what I'm saying? Like knives and shit. It's gonna be a lot more stabbings and shit. Like you feel a lot more people getting stabbed and cut up, and it's gonna be like new knives, almost knives and swords, kind of like I just said Star Trek. It's gonna be like Star Wars, like sabers and shit, like that kind of shit, like the sabers and shit. You're gonna see a lot more of those type of things. People gonna have sabers, or like that's gonna be something new, like a new way to cut people with light. If be able to cut people with like this. There, it's gonna be like a saber. It's gonna be like a light. It's gonna be like a light knife, something like that right there. Or it's gonna have technology where you be able to cut through shit with a knife. You dig what I'm saying? Literally, you can be literally able to cut through shit with a knife. Another thing is going about to be is like a lot of probably like I see it's probably a lot of gender changing. People changing up their genders, or like that being like it's already accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like to each his own. I don't care. Everybody has the right to choose what they want to choose. I don't judge whatever. But it's gonna be a lot more of that. It's gonna be a lot more present, and it's gonna be a lot harder to tell who is who. It's gonna be like you ain't gonna be able to tell like if that's a dude or if that's a female. Like things like that. It's gonna be like, whew, that's gonna be like it's gonna be like a real blurred line. Like I don't know what is what when it comes to gender. When it comes to gender, it's gonna be like a question mark when it comes to almost every. Like I don't, you gonna have this question everybody. Like I don't know what you are. You dig what I'm saying? Another thing I see is a lot like older people dating like younger people, like younger people dating older people, like a lot older, not like just younger older. Like it can be a big gap. It's like a big age gap between them, and it might be some underage. A lot of that underage dating too. They might try to actually make that legal for people to be able to date underage individuals. You know what I'm saying? I do have